Alright guys, it's day 2 of our epic Alberta adventure. Big question on everybody's mind, and mine too, because I haven't actually looked. How's the Subi? Well, the water did not dry out, because why would it? There's a lot in there. And the real test is it leaking. So leave a comment, let me know what you think. I think there's probably like a drip. I don't understand this. What is happening? There's legitimately no oil on that. I'm sorry the camera work sucks so much, but that actually is fixed. This is definitely not a permanent solution, guys. I want to stress that. This is a bush fix to get you picking mushrooms for another day. Oh, is there a drip starting? No, there's not even a drip starting. That's unbelievable. I'm stoked that worked. That's a good one to have in the back pocket. But anyway, we're gonna pound our breakfast down and then we're gonna go look for some mushrooms. I don't anticipate finding any, if I'm honest. It was quite cold overnight, like very frosty. So I think we're still 2 weeks early yet, but we're gonna try. All right, first spot of the day. It's a fresh cut block. This is exactly what you want. Cut like the winter before, basically. But I think it's still probably a bit cold, a bit early, because the ground is quite frosty. I don't think there's going to be any mushrooms popping yet. Maybe after we get some rain and then another heat wave. All right, fresh cut number 3. This one, it's not quite so chilly. This one I think gets a bit more sun exposure. It's a touch warmer. Plus this whole hillside gets hit with the sun first thing. So if we're gonna find any, I wager it'll be in this area. So let's keep looking. Mushrooms! These germinated a while ago. They're fresh too. Too bad I don't know what they are. So if anyone can key these out for me, this is what they look like. Get you in the sun there. They might be the honey caps, I'm not really sure. Get that good gills. Come on, fingers, get out of the frame. There you go, you can see the gills. They run down the stem slightly. I don't know what the technical name for that is, but there is. Yeah. I don't know what color the spore print is, I'm not gonna check. Found in this habitat. Please do help me out with that, because I've seen them a lot. Oh, sorry guys, and I forgot to say, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. It helps me help you, because realistically, gas is expensive these days, and so are parts for my Forester. It's worth mentioning that this is a video about mushrooms. If you haven't found a guy named Paul Stamets, you should check him out. He's got a bunch of good books about mushrooms, basically, and forestry and regrowth stuff. He's a smart guy. He knows a lot of stuff. He's pretty down to earth. He's definitely like, you know, one of the typical mushroom types, you know. But nonetheless, he knows some cool stuff. I've learned a lot from him. What a beautiful valley, hey? I mean, like the valley, the topography, right? Sensational. I love this place. Deer. I know you guys are like, fuck this noise, there's no trees. That's bullshit. These are really pretty flowers. They look kind of like a tiger lily, but not quite. And another sure sign of spring is the crocus. They're beautiful flowers, you know? But you can tell we are a few weeks behind here than where we were yesterday. Just strictly due to elevation and I guess topography as well, because obviously, I mean, you can still see snow on the peaks, right? There was snow on the ridge lines on day 1 as well. We were just focusing on a bit lower elevation stuff, so maybe next weekend we go further north to try and find some, like, look at those flowers. They're the greatest things. There's a whole field of them. Can you guys see this on the camera? I don't know if you can. I can, and it's the greatest thing. We got like crocuses. Just all through here. And this is a natural clearing. Right? You can see them all through. It's beautiful. Isn't this just fantastic? I know I've been saying that for like the entire video, but like seriously, this is fan-freaking-tastic. It's just, it's so amazing. And with the flowers in bloom, give it a few more weeks, there'll be even more. Because crocuses are the first ones that you get. And then everything else kind of follows after. But man, like, just wow, right? Wow. It's steep as shit. But we're just gonna keep going. Oh look, a Doug fir. That's cool. That's a blue grouse. Look at it go. Grouse. Oh, he's gone. Because it's not hunting season, I'm not gonna bother it. But you watch, come September. We'll definitely spend a few days hiking up around down here. Because it's a fan-freaking-tastic place. All right, guys, hats off, we made it to the summit. This is a special place in Alberta. But yeah, that's another peak on cabin. Some cool cliffs to climb. It's kind of a shame how much logging has taken place. Basically the entire valley bottom is cut out. But enough of that. It's beautiful up here. Fucking fantastic. That's what it is. Don't know if I'll come back here for a while, because really I just climbed it for the sake of climbing the mountain. But yeah, now we gotta climb back down, all the way down to the car. Way down there. Like I gotta say, guys, this is an awesome place. It's just everything about it. The forests, the rivers, the clouds, the wind. It's fantastic. Everybody should get out here. Climb a mountain, just for the fucking hell of it. I always love trees like this because they have, like, they've been blown over, but you can tell it's obviously still growing. A bunch of it died off, presumably the section fed by the roots that are ripped out, but resilience. That's another one of those white bark pine, or limber pine. See, it's got, maybe this is a limber pine, I don't honestly know, but you can tell it's got 5 needles that come out of one node. That's cool. All right, folks, this weekend, whatever, this trip thing that I do keeps getting better and better, because we found a trib to the river that we were on the other day, and it's flowing clear enough that it's worth a swim. So we're gonna get suited up and we're gonna show you some cutties. Hopefully. They could be way further upstream. So we're gonna start where we are, which is where the river is clear enough to snorkel, because a lot of the tribs feeding it are dirty. Because like what we were saying earlier about the ridge lines, how they're exposed and they don't have a lot of vegetation, so they pick up a lot of sediment. So this other stream though, it starts kind of in like a wetlandy area, so it flows clean pretty much year round. So we're gonna go give it a snorkel and see what we can find. Alright, well, you guys seen it just as good as I did. That was way too turbid. We're moving upstream. Theoretically, there should be more fish upstream anyway, because seasonality-wise, like, they should be spawning or staging to spawn right now. And so usually when fish do that, they migrate up. So that's what we're doing. Alright, well, we tried the second spot. As you can see, it was also turbid as hell, so we're gonna move upstream until we get to this wetlandy area.
that's enough. We'll leave those fish alone. That's a successful trip. I'm glad I got to share that with you folks. Alright folks, that was a massive success.
Oh no, we're stuck in the dry suit now. Shit.
Okay, for reference, that's not the proper way to take a dry suit off. We just got excited, which happens. Yeah, we did a couple hours of snorkeling. We started way downstream, and it was pretty turbid, so we didn't actually see much down there, which, you know, was kind of expected. The fish should be higher up, given that it is spawning season. And we did find some. As you've seen, we got 3. So 3 cutthroats, westslope, and then we got 1 little bull trout too, which was like kind of cool. I legitimately do not know what to say other than fantastic. That was, yes, I'm so stoked to be seeing those fish. I would have loved to have walked up that creek like another fucking 5 kilometers and done like a proper spawning survey, but I already climbed to the top of a mountain today, as you know, and I did the same thing yesterday, so I'm kind of tired. Oh yeah. Plus we're like absolutely soaked, so we would have been frozen. And the car. Oh right, I should check on the car. So, those of you that have watched the whole video, oh, good place to park. Notice that we smoked this on a rock, and you'll notice that it's still not leaking. I am baffled and amazed that that is, fuck, that oil pan, hey? So, for those of you that are into Subarus, they're like the best vehicles you can buy. This oil pan is just not. It's in a really bad spot. As you can tell, I've dinged it a lot on this trip. Okay, fine, it might have been dinged a few times before, but it definitely was not in as bad of shape as it is now. We put several more dings in it, and a part of that is because this vehicle, all the shocks on all 4 corners are shot, so, you know, it's riding lower than it normally would be. Good morning, welcome back. Today, the '99 Forester shock repair. Not a Tacoma, it's a Forester.